I never thought my world could collapse in a single step, but the night I stumbled into our bed and saw my girlfriend with another man, my entire life flipped upside down. My name is Lucas, 33 years old, a paramedic in Portland, Oregon. Long shifts, adrenaline, saving lives. That's my daily routine. Despite the chaos of work, I always felt like I had stability at home with Clara, my 29-year-old girlfriend, an aspiring interior designer. We'd been together for almost 4 years. We rented a cozy loft downtown, spent weekends at farmers markets, and dreamed of opening a small design clinic together, a mix of her style and my medical training for community projects. She was always supportive, bringing me late-night snacks to the station, decorating our apartment to make it feel like a sanctuary. I thought we were building a life on trust and loyalty, but about 6 months ago, small cracks began to show. Clara started working late nights on supposed design projects. She'd keep her phone face down, giggle at messages she wouldn't show me, and grew distant physically. Whenever I asked if something was wrong, she brushed me off. "You're imagining things, Lucas. I'm just stressed from work." I chalked it up to my long hours at the station. Maybe she felt neglected. Maybe I was overthinking. Deep down, that gnawing doubt wouldn't go away. One Friday, after a 24-hour shift, I decided to surprise her with her favorite Thai takeout. I walked up our stairwell, excited to see her reaction. The apartment was dark, except for a sliver of light from the bedroom door. I pushed it open quietly, balancing the takeout bag, and then my stomach dropped. There she was, in our bed, wrapped around a man I'd never seen before, their clothes scattered across the floor like debris after a storm. Clara's eyes went wide the moment she saw me. She scrambled for a sheet, stammering my name, froze. My heart pounded in my ears. Anger, heartbreak, and disbelief flooded through me all at once. This was the woman I worked double shifts for, the woman I had planned to propose to. The man bolted without even looking at me, leaving Clara sitting on the edge of the bed, tears streaming down her face. All I could manage to say was, "So this is what your late nights look like." I walked out without another word. I slept at the station that night. The next morning, still shaking, I realized I had to take control of my life. Not revenge in the cruel sense, but poetic justice. I quietly moved my things out while she was at work. I canceled the joint savings account we had started, and because I had been covering most of the rent, I notified the landlord I'd be moving and the lease would be ending. I also reached out to our mutual friends, not to humiliate her, but to tell the truth before she spun her own version. Clara tried calling me, texting apologies, saying it meant nothing and that she made a mistake, but my silence was my power. The life she had with me, stability, support, a future, vanished in one weekend. She ended up moving back in with her parents when she couldn't afford the apartment alone. Fast forward a year, I transferred to a new EMS unit in Seattle, started running marathons, and eventually met someone who valued loyalty as much as I did. Clara occasionally sends long, apologetic messages. I don't respond. I don't hate her. I'm simply done. I learned that ignoring red flags only prolongs the inevitable. So when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Love without self-respect isn't love at all. Protect your heart, set boundaries, and never let someone else's betrayal define your worth. For more real-life stories of heartbreak, revenge, and transformation, subscribe to SilkMirror and never miss a new episode.